Hey, what's guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, I'm going to share with you a huge disappointment about this saw that I just ran into. What makes it even worse is that it's close to midnight and I just finished up a bunch of stuff and I really wanted to get this out the box and just start using it. But we ran into a huge failure. So if you're interested in buying this saw, or if you're thinking about buying this saw, the GSL04, which is a 12-inch dual-bevel sliding compound miter saw from Makita, you do not want to miss what we're going to talk about. So this is not going to be a long video. Just stick with us. All right, you guys. So we have, and it's no secret that we have the 10-inch LXT XSL06. If you don't know what that model number is, it's pretty much the 10-inch version of this saw on their LXT platform, the 18-volt platform. So that saw model number is XSL06 and it has 18-volt X2, and it's a 10-inch saw that we've been using ever since it came out. And we have that saw, we love it. There's nothing wrong with the saw. And I guarantee you, a lot of people think that we're Makita fans on the channel, and don't get me wrong, we are Makita. They don't send us anything. None of this stuff is sponsored. You know, we have no relationship with them by any means. We just like a lot of their tools. But with any brand, you know, there's always going to be pluses, ups and downs. And I tell you guys all the time, just buy whatever works for you. And most of the time, I think most of the Makita stuff works for us. So we've been using that saw for a while. And I just spent the last hour or so cutting the last few pieces of trim, cleaned this, what do you call this thing? The stand up a little bit and saw up. Dismounted that saw. Took this GSL04, which is a 12-inch version of that saw, pretty much on the 40-volt max platform, out of the box, put it on the stand, and I knew something was wrong immediately, okay? Because when it comes out in shipping, it comes, you know, locked in all the way to, what is it, like the 60-degree miter. It comes locked in. I couldn't get it unlocked from that position. And then going around, what I realized is that this button right here, which is the miter detent unlock button, if you so may say, is broken out of the box. That's not a huge deal because, you know, stuff will probably have like QC errors and stuff like that. But I think the way that they designed this, or the way that it works, is a huge weak point for this saw. I have yet to check it out if it's the exact same thing on the 18-volt X2 saw. I'll probably check that out probably a little bit later. But I want to let you know a huge weak point for this. So for me, it's a huge scare, I guess, talking about it, because this entire thing is plastic. So the way that this works is there is a shaft, metal piece, and we'll go around back and show you in a bit, that goes into these detents right here, right? So what this does is it presses down a little shaft, which presses against a spring, which unlocks that detent from, or unlocks that shaft from the detent teeth, some may say, or the indents, right? But the way that this works is that the pivot point is completely, entirely plastic. I think that's a huge weak point for this. So when we go around back, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm just very disappointed because I really wanted to start using this saw. All right, you guys, so this right here is the bottom part of the miter arm, the part that we were talking about, right? So our miter control arm, let's say. So this part right here is obviously the lock and unlock. I'm going to keep it unlocked for the purpose of this video. So this part right here is the shaft that goes into the miter indents that are located, the stainless steel miter indents that are here, right? And then this part right here is that plastic piece I was just talking to you about. And the part that's broken is, watch carefully right here, right? Right there. You see it? See how it comes loose as you are pressing down on it? So what's supposed to happen is you press down on it, right? And then this metal piece, metal bar, moves this metal shaft backwards, unlocking this shaft from the miter indents. That's not happening in this case. As you can see, the way that this is shifting, I can kind of force it to happen by, you know, just putting your finger here and making it force down, right? And that way it will move, right? But, you know, this is the brand new side. Literally just took it out of the box. This is not what you would expect. And I'm really disappointed in Makita for this, mainly because, you know, with all the years of engineering and everything that they have, right, you would know that on a miter saw, this button or this lever, it's going to be used a lot. Probably almost every time someone goes to use a miter saw for miter cuts, this is going to be used because this is what pretty much overrides or locks you in and out of the detents, right? So the fact that they made this entirely plastic is a little bit of a disappointment. Actually, it's a huge disappointment. I'm not gonna lie to you on that. But you would imagine that even if this lever was plastic, they would put a metal shaft right here, right? Replace this metal plastic piece right here with the entire metal shaft with even plastic rings around it, would still be significantly more durable than the way it's built right now. Okay, so I'm really scared to look at my XSL06, which is a saw I've had for years. I haven't had this problem with the saw. I've never had this problem, and I use that saw a lot. So I'm almost scared to go look. And considering just knowing immediately when I pick the saw up, this is pretty much an exact clone of the other saw with maybe upgraded features. I'm afraid it's going to be like that on this saw. So I'll look it up later and I'll probably let you guys know. But now I have a worry in the back of my mind one day this is going to break on the saw that I have, right? So if you are buying this in the store, just want to let you know. You probably want to take it out of the box and make sure it works before you take it home. I did not do that because I usually expect tools to work when I take them out of the box. So hope this video helped you guys out. Wanted to at least point this out if you are about to buy this saw. So just keep in mind there may be quality control issues. I'm not sure if it was like the plastic was never fully, I don't know if this is injection molded or whatnot, right? But made well, because it just seems like it's not a huge crack or piece is missing. It's just comes dislodged right there. So like I said, hope this video helped you guys out. Think about this if you're gonna buy the saw. Otherwise, have a great day, get back to work, and we'll see you guys next time.